Jai Satchidanand. I bow to pure soul within you, everybody. Jai Satchidanand. In Dada Bhagwan spiritual science, two fundamental basic knowledge we have to achieve over here. First, who am I? And very important, another part is, who is the doer? We are always believing that whenever something happens good, then he believes, I am doer, I have done so and so work, I can able to do, this is my effort, this is my intelligence, I have finished this work, so I have done very good work. And something bad happened, then we are blaming on some person or some other evidence. So really, if we are doer, then we can able to do whatever we wish. But it is not possible. Suppose we want to wake up, say 4 o'clock. So we have to keep alarm. It is not in our own control. We have to get up. What time we can get up, we don't know. So we have to put alarm. He says, I have taken food, but it is also not in our control. Sometimes we take more food, sometimes we don't like that. We are not taking. Really, who is the doer? We can say, I have earned money. It's also not in our control. Sometimes we are more in business, sometimes less in business. So Dada Bhagwan says that I am searching who is the doer behind all this worldly thing happening. In 1958, when he got realization, what is universal truth, what is universal fact. And Dada says, nobody is individual doer in this world. Some people say, Christianity says that God is doer of this world. Indian says God is doer. But really, God is, by fact, God is not doer at all. Only scientific, circumstantial evidence are the doer. How can we get explanation for this? Suppose we want to make 1 cup of tea. So without help of anything, we can able to prepare 1 cup of tea. You can say, oh, it is very easy. Every day I am making in the morning tea and breakfast myself only. But just minutely you check, is there any more evidence required? Sometimes our physical body is paining, we cannot able to do tea. We required tea, bag, sugar, pot, water, stove, so many things is required. Our physical body, our mind, hands, leg, everything. So many things required to prepare 1 cup of tea. And tea we have not grown up. We are bringing from store and they are bringing from some wholesale market. So many evidence is required only for making 1 cup of tea. So we are believing that I am doer. Really, so many evidence are required to make 1 cup of tea. Not only physical things, but time is also one of the factor, space is also one of the factor. So many things, our physical body, mind, so many things are. And knowledge is also required. We have got this knowledge from somebody else. So this knowledge, this is intellectual knowledge to prepare one cup of tea. So for anything happen in this world, when we observe properly, it required so many evidences, time, space, evidence. Otherwise, one cannot able to do single work. So this knowledge, somebody blame on us or somebody insult us, then we are blaming he has done, but really soul has done, that person has done. Why insult to me? It is my karmic account. So if we study, there are so many evidences required. And really the person is giving some bad words to me, but it is my karmic account of past life. So it is also one of the evidence. Person is not really doing any mistake. I have to understand it is my karmic account finished by that person. So whatever happened in this world is a result of scientific circumstantial evidence. And when we understand that I am as a pure soul, totally separate from mind, speech and body. Mind, speech and body are circumstantial evidence. If I believe that I am body, I am thinking, I am speaking, I am doing, I am Mr. So and so, then I will attach with circumstantial evidence, and circumstantial evidence pull me life and new life and rebirth and all this cycle. Once I detach from all this circumstantial evidence, first circumstantial evidence is physical body, mind, speech. From this circumstantial evidence, if I am separate, then only I can be liberated. Otherwise, if I attach with circumstantial evidence pull me in these worldly cycles. So Dada Bhagwan has given such a knowledge that you are as a pure soul, separate from all mind, speech and body and all circumstantial evidence. As a pure soul, we are nowhere ends here. And whatever happen, anything happen, is governed by scientific circumstantial evidence. And due to that wrong belief, I am doer, I am doing so and so, that due to that wrong belief, we are charging new karma. And in Gnan ceremony, we are getting this knowledge, who is the doer and who am I. If we keep this awareness, then whatever happens is a result of scientific circumstantial evidence. We are, as a pure soul, not doer at all. Really, pure soul is a knower and seer, only observer. And mind, speech and body, due to ignorance, we have charged karma, that when charged karma gives effect, this mind, speech and body is giving effect. So in effect, only we cannot do anything, only circumstantial evidence will help for discharge karma. So this is Akram Vignan, Akram science, stepless path. By grace of Dada Bhagwan, in Gnan ceremony, we are getting this fundamental knowledge. And if we keep this awareness, then there not be new karma charge. And now we have to finish all discharge karma after Gnan ceremony, and how to keep awareness, that will be explained in Gnan ceremony, 5 principles. And that will help you to finish all discharge karma. There should not be any charging of new karma, and we can remain in a stage of pure soul. Now we'll take some question and answer. Anybody wants to ask any question, they can.
She wants to know if the sacrifices we do to reach merit in our path, as meditation, natural food, fraternal attitudes, it will come naturally, and if it will come without effort after Vignan Vidhi?
Really, whatever we are doing is not for merit karma, but in ignorance stage, whatever we are doing, automatically merit karma or demerit karma may charge. When we hurt anybody, then automatically demerit karma will charge. If we help anybody, then automatically, if we give happiness to anybody, we will get merit karma automatically. And in Gnan ceremony, we don't want to make merit karma, because if we charge merit karma, again we have to take birth for finishing that karma in next life. So if we want salvation, no birth and rebirth cycle, then we should stop charging of merit karma as well as demerit karma. All karma, we don't want to charge any new karma. So why we are charging new karma? Due to that ignorance. I am Solange and I am doer. Due to that ignorance, we are charging karma. And here in Gnan ceremony, we get knowledge, who am I am pure soul, and whatever happen, I am not doer, I am observer, and whatever happen is a result of scientific circumstance evidence. So if we keep this awareness, automatically no charging of merit karma as well as demerit karma. So for stopping charging of new karma, we don't want to require meditation or good food. That is not required at all. That is physical body, whatever karmic account, he will get food and anything. And meditation is now finished. We got knowledge of our own pure soul, who am I. So no more meditation is required. We have to keep awareness of ourselves. I am knower and seer. I am as a pure soul. You understood?
Sim, yes. Thank you.
Good morning. Well, I have 2 or 3 questions, maybe in one only. Everything that we feel during our lives or in our days in life are somehow identification. Is identification really a quality of ego? This is one. And as an identification, isn't it a kind of control of our mind over our own being, our self-being? And if I can add another question to this, may I? Thanks. If the real purpose is unity with all and one, why do we have to get this separation from our body or mind? That's the question. I appreciate that. Thanks.
First, whatever we are experiencing in our life, but experience, who is experiencing is ego. And what is ego? We are believing that my existence, my identification is ego, but really, due to ignorance of pure soul, you are believing that I am Andriano. So due to that wrong belief, ego is generated. So your real being is permanent. But due to wrong belief, you are believing that I am Andriano. So due to that wrong belief, you are believing that my existence by relative point. So physical name, physical body, in relation, I am husband, I am father, I am son, I am engineer. So like that, in relation we are believing I am something. And that existence is a temporary. Really, you are permanent. But you don't know who am I. That's why you believe that I am Andriano. And that is relative existence. It is temporary. When body dies, we have to leave this body, we have to leave this name, we have to take new birth and again new name, new body. So existence, your real existence is always there. But due to ignorance, we don't know our real existence, real identity. And we are believing that I am Andriano is a existence of ego and it is temporary. So when we don't know our real existence, real identity, so we are believing that I am Andriano, and whatever thoughts are coming from mind, you are believing that I am thinking. Whatever speak come out from this body or record, you says I am speaking. Whatever body is doing, you are believing I am doer. And due to that ignorance and wrong belief, your mind is overruled on you. So you are not able to control your mind, but mind will rule you because bad thoughts, good thoughts, thoughts of happiness, thoughts of unhappiness, you feel I am thinking. So you are ruled by mind. After Gnan ceremony, you will get knowledge that I am pure soul and Andriano is separate. So mind, speech and body is connected with Andriano and you are separated from Andriano. So you can now rule on mind. So mind cannot govern you, but you can keep separation from mind. You understood?
Somehow.
And one more question. Yes, how to get oneness with worldly people. But due to ignorance, we are believing that I am this body, I am this ego. And due to ignorance, anger, pride, deceit, greed will generate. Due to ignorance, ego will generate. And due to ego, intellect will generate. And intellect is always showing this is my, this is your. It will always differences between. So you cannot feel oneness with another person. After Gnan ceremony, you got this knowledge, I am pure soul, and you can see inner pure soul in every living creature, every living person. So due to that understanding, by knowing ourselves as a pure soul, knowing another person, inner pure soul, and that pure soul, we can feel oneness with every pure soul. So if we keep separation with body, mind and speech, then we can come in a stage of pure soul. Then only we can see people as a pure soul and feel oneness with each and every living being. You understood?
Yes. Thank you.
He said that since we have more than one karma, how do we know which karma is affecting us more at the right moment?
To which karma we have more attachment or hatred, that karma will affect more. So sticky file, in relation, we have more attachment with some person or more hatred with some person, that will affect you to us more and more. And to whom we don't have any affection or attachment, that will not affect more to us. Understood?
He says, how we do to leave a person knowing that she loves us, but at the same time she generates us suffering.
From our side, we have to keep equanimity. So it is regarding girlfriend.
No.
To
Yes.
Yes. From your side, if less expectations, then less conflict. More expectations, more conflict. So to whom we want, suppose she wants happiness and she has to adjust, she has to think, or vice versa, both girlfriend and boyfriend, they have to keep awareness that I don't want to hurt my partner first. Second, I don't want to see fault in my partner. And third, for my happiness, I don't want to hurt my partner. I have to give happiness to my partner. And both the person, vice versa, both person has to decide, for my happiness, I don't want to hurt, I don't want to see, I don't want to keep more expectations. I will think happiness of my partner, then only I will be happy. If this type of understanding, if the both partner keep awareness, then definitely they will be happy in their life. Understood?
Sí, gracias.
Good morning.
Yes.
Thank you for you be here. And I have a question in Spanish. I don't speak very good English.
Is it possible that there is a soul that does not have neither positive or negative karma and only stays connected with her breathing?
It's not possible. Because due to past karma, that child has to take birth. So karma is there, discharged karma is there, and stage of ignorance is also there. So whatever happen, suppose child is hungry, he feel unhappiness. If he feeds something, it becomes happy. So happiness and unhappiness is a charging of new karma for the child. And whatever suffering comes is a discharge karma for that child. So without karma, positive or negative, the child may not be there. All in ignorance stage, all worldly people has discharge karma as well as charge karma all the time, from birth till death. Only after Gnan ceremony, if we keep awareness, I am pure soul, then only charging of new karma will stop. Otherwise, worldly people has charging and discharging due to ignorance. Understood?
Thank you.
Question is, to eating meat, we create difficulties to our self-realization. How can we deal with this situation with the animals?
See, we have to understand that non-vegetarian thing is not helpful for if we want to progress in spiritual path. In spirituality, if we hurt anybody, it is not at all helpful. So we are killing, for eating for our food, we are killing living creature, five senses creature, fish or pig or anything, chicken. So that will that will, if we give pain to any living creature, that will make demerit karma as well as covering on pure soul. So spiritual grasping, spiritual understanding, it will totally go away. So if suppose somebody is eating non-vegetarian, he has to decide, I want to come out from this eating meat and I want to be vegetarian. Slowly, due to past karmic account, suppose he eat this food, but once he decide, I want to come out from this, slowly he can come out, and then only he can progress in spiritual path. Vegetarian is definitely required. Non-veg is not helpful at all. Our physical body is also really not meant for non-vegetarian, because non-vegetarian animal, they never taking vegetarian thing. Their teeth are different, their stomach is different, their nails are different, their technique of drinking water is different. So our human body is really pure vegetarian. And nowadays, people prefer vegan also. But it is more than, but if we are vegetarian, it is okay. So for spiritual progress, vegetarian will helpful. Understood?
Thank you. How this experience of becoming pure soul can be more fun? Is that experience possible with no suffering?
It is possible. And here in Gnan ceremony, we are giving knowledge of Samila is different and you are pure soul. And for remain in a stage of pure soul, here it is given 5 principles. If we practice 5 Agnya, 5 principles, then you feel happiness all the time. Any suffering in body or mind, you can keep separation, you can keep awareness of pure soul. You remain in a stage of knower and seer by practicing 5 principles. You understood?
Sim. Yes. What do you have to say about these new era kids? Why so much kids with autism?
Dada Bhagwan says that in this era, these children, they are healthy mind. They don't have attachment, hatred. They don't have any possessiveness. They are open mind. And if they get such a Gnan, knowledge of pure soul, they can progress in spiritual path also. Autism, that is, it is due to past karmic account. Because in ignorance stage, when person get hurt, he will get disturbed and he will charge bad karma for next life. And that karma, when it gives discharge condition, is that autism. But some children may get autism of that past karma, result of past karma. And by medically they can treated. And one more thing, if we chant Dada, Bhagwan, na Sim Jai Jaikar ho, that will help that mental condition slowly come to the normal stage. So medically as well as spiritually we can help them for their this autism. Understood?
She's a psychotherapist, reincarnation psychotherapist. So he feels that he's in the right path. Thank you.